A pure table-based arrangement with a bit of numerical distribution as well. So there are four females and four males. So among the males you have ABCD, and among the females you have ABCD. So that's a good thing. If you have a habit of using shapes for males and females, so that kind of thing actually helps in these kind of sets. So we'll use the same thing. Each of them studies in one of the three institutes XYZ. Each student majors in one subject among marketing, operation, and finance, and minors in a different one. So whoever is majoring in marketing will not minor in the same, and same for any other two streams. So these are the three subjects that we have: marketing, operation, finance, and the minor has to be different subject for each and every individual. Okay, so the following facts are known about the eight students. So let us get into that. So first thing, this is the one I'm talking about. So collecting this information might be effective. So let us do that. So there are three students from X, three from Y, and the remaining two students, both female, are from Z. So how to collect this? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to indicate the squares and circles to begin with. So later on, this would be visually easy to understand also. So we have the three institutes, X, Y, and Z. There are three from X, three from Y, and two from Z are both females. So there are zero males, right? Also, keep a track of the total. There are four females and four males, so that might be crucial. So this is what we know to begin with in terms of number of males and number of females, and also that point number two is a very important information because it says both the male students from Y. So there are two male students from Y, and while the female student from Y majors in operations, so there is one female student from Y. So that tells me that there are two male from X and one female from Y. Sorry, X. So this distribution is straight away understood. So now let us get into the table thing. So we are going to take the columns here. So name, institute, major, and minor. So let us collect the information as we go ahead with it. So this was done by one of my students actually, this approach, and it's a very nice one. You don't have to fill up any column to begin with. You can just start off with all the information that you're getting and then try to collate them together. So let us discuss that. So first, point number two tells us that both the male students from Y minor in finance. So there are two male students from Y. So let me just indicate that by squares and circles. So there are two male students, both from Y, who are minoring in finance. So these two are finance, by the way. So this is what we have. And while the female student from Y, so the female student, we don't know again who is that. So female student from Y majors in operations. So this is what we have in front of second information. The third point tells us only one male student majors in operation while three female students minor in marketing. So we'll keep a track of this. So there is just one male who majors in finance, right? So this is what we have. So I'm keeping this separately because right now we don't have this column completely or this table completely filled. Otherwise, I would have used below the table for this. But let me keep this in track. Also, keep a track of whether this is a major or minor. So it says one male student majors in, sorry, this is operation, right? My bad. One male student majors in operations. So this is major, by the way. Let me keep a track of that. And three female students. So there are three female students which minor in marketing. So marketing is minor. So this is one information given to us. Let's keep a track of that. Next, one female and two male students major in finance. So again, this is also something very relevant. So there is one female and two male students who are majoring in finance, right? But understand one other thing, the two male students who are majoring in finance cannot be minoring in finance, right? So these have to be two different male students. So this is interesting. So now we can actually put this in the table because this we are confident that these are two different males. And there are total of four males. So the male thing is completely done. All we have to do is fill up ABCD as we get that information. So two male students are majoring in finance. So this is what we have. And only one female is majoring in finance, right? So this is also what we know. Additionally, we know few other things. So let me just point this out. There are two more females who are not majoring in finance, right? So that much we know. There's this one female who is majoring in finance. This thing I don't have to do for this male person, because the thing is we already have the four males in this table. So now I have this below the table, right? So let me use this below the table as much as possible. So we have one male student who is having operation as major, but this I can fill directly, because it has to be one of these two, right? It cannot be one of these two. They're already majoring in finance. So operations, it has to be one of these two. But look at this, because you are not filled up these two names here. So automatically it implies that I can either fill operation here or here. It doesn't really matter. So I'll just fill up operations here, because it's symmetrical, right? As long as the name is not filled up. So this is done. So I can take this off. And the three females which are minoring in marketing, now this is something we don't know, right? So this is something I'll just take a note of separately. So there are three female who are minoring in marketing, right? So this is one below the table information. So this below the table is kind of important when it comes to your table arrangement. So this kind of thing actually helps us. And let me just take this off. You can scratch it out when you're doing it in your notebooks or rough books, but I'm just erasing this. Okay, next, what else do we have? So till now we have got a holistic information in terms of male, female, and XYZ. Now let us get into or dive into these specific information about these individuals. So point number 5 tells us that Adriana and Dave. Adriana is a female. So Adriana and Dave are from the same institute. So these two are the same institute. So this cannot be from Z, right? Because Z, there are only two females. So this has to be X or Y, one of these two. They're from the same institute. And also Daisy and Amit are from the same institute. Same point tells us that. So Daisy is the female and Amit is the male. You can refer back to the original premise to do verify the names. Now again, Adriana and Daisy cannot be from the same institute, right? So whichever institute there are both male and female coming, there is just one female appearing, right, from that institute. So if this is X, this is Y, and if this is Y, this is X, something like this. So it will alternate between Y and X. Okay, so let's keep a track of that. Also, point number 6 tells us Barun is from Y. So Barun is from Y and majors in operations. We already know that individual who is majoring in operation from Y, right? So this is B. This is Barun. So this is understood. So let me just write this properly. This is Barun and male. And majors in operation. Chetan is from X and majors in finance. So Chetan is one of these two individuals. Again, it doesn't matter which one is Chetan. So I'll just write Chetan here and put an X here, because I know that Chetan is from X, majors in finance. Let us finish this off. And Daisy minors in operation. So Daisy is one of the females. So one of the females is minoring in operation, but then I cannot fill it up where it goes, right? What I can do is something like this. Check this out. This is important. The female from Y is majoring in operation. So if the female from Y is majoring in operation, that cannot be Daisy, because Daisy cannot major and minor both in operation, right? So this individual cannot be Daisy. So the only one possible from X and Y are A and D, isn't it? So A and D may say this has to be one of them. So D is not possible. So this has to be A, which automatically tells us that this D male is also from Y. So these two are from Y and these two are from X, right? So this individual is D, Dave, that is. So this is also known to us. And we know that A and the D female and A male. So Daisy and I think Amit, right? Daisy and I believe that was Amit, yeah. So Daisy and Amit are from X. Great. We don't know who that is as of now. Amit is not known to us. Or do we know that? Just let me think about this. Amit is finance. Yeah, so Amit is also known, right? These are from Y. The males are from X and Y, right? So this has to be X. So this is A. no male are from Z, right? So this has to be X. So this is for sure. Brilliant. So almost everything is done. So Daisy is a female from X, and she is minoring in operations. See, the reason I'm writing this below the table is because I don't know where does Daisy go. It can go here, majoring in minoring in operations, and it could also go here, right? One of these two individuals. It cannot go here, and this will not be a confusion to anyhow because that is A filled up. But Daisy could be any one of these three females here. And the rest of the three females will have marketing as the minor. So that is it for the table. So now let us get into the questions. Okay, so the questions are here. 25 asks, who are the students from Institute Z? So we know that D is from X and A is from Y. So among the females I'm talking about, because Z has only two females, right? There are no males from Z. So A and D females are from X and Y, from in some order. But then the females from Z has to be B and C, right? So Bandita and Chitra has to be the answer. 26 says, which subject does Deb minor in? So Deb is minoring in finance. We can straight away look at that. So the answer is finance. 27 says, which subject does Amit major in? So Amit is majoring in operations. That is also pretty straightforward. If Chitra, question number 28 says, if Chitra majors in finance, which subject does Bandita major in? So Chitra is majoring in finance. So Chitra has to be this individual because the other two ladies are not majoring in finance, and A is anyhow picked up. So this has to be Chitra, and Chitra has to be from Institute Z also. And we are focusing on which subject does Bandita major in, right? So one of these two ladies has to be Bandita, right? So whichever it is, now understand this. Whichever is Bandita, the other one is D, right? And D is majoring in operations. And there are three ladies who are minoring in operation. My bad. And three ladies are minoring in marketing. So these three ladies have to be minoring in marketing, isn't it? So that automatically means that B cannot major in marketing as well. But because B cannot major in finance also, so the major of Bandita has to be operations. So that is what the question is looking for. So 28 is option B. I hope you understood that it's not a very difficult set. I would say a medium level of difficulty because the set solving thing might be a little problematic if you're not comfortable with table arrangements. So you should be comfortable with table arrangements. A very basic of matrix arrangement. I mean, matrix arrangement is just one step ahead. So table arrangement you should be very well comfortable with. And with medium level of difficulty, I would also say the solving time will be again 8 to 10 minutes for this set. I wouldn't mind solving this set in round one or round two. Either ways, it is fine because it anyhow is not a problematic set to solve. So not too much to analyze because I hope you understood 25, 26, 27 were straightforward answers. Only 28, a little bit of this thing we had to do. So not too much time consumption question wise as well. So ideally, it's not a very tough set to solve. This should be done by almost all of the individuals in 8 to 10 minutes. So it will be a loss if somebody misses this out. So that's it for this set. Thank you for joining in.